Imagine boarding a ship that people believed could never sink. A ship so large, so luxurious, and so advanced that it was called unsinkable. But just a few days later, it would become one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history. This is the story of the Titanic sinking. The year was 1912. The Titanic was the largest passenger ship ever built. It was a floating city. The ship had luxury dining halls, swimming pools, elegant staircases, and rooms that looked like grand hotels. People from all over the world dreamed of traveling in it. When Titanic left Southampton, England, thousands gathered to watch. Everyone believed they were witnessing the future of travel. The journey began smoothly. Passengers enjoyed music, fine food, and breathtaking views of the Atlantic Ocean. Everything seemed perfect, but far ahead of the ship, a deadly danger was waiting. Several nearby ships sent warnings about large icebergs in the area. These warnings reached Titanic, yet the ship continued moving at high speed. Many people believed the ship was too advanced to be in serious danger. Then came the night of April 14, 1912. The ocean was unusually calm. The sky was dark, just before midnight. A lookout spotted something directly ahead, an iceberg. The warning came too late. The crew tried to turn the ship, but the iceberg scraped along the side of Titanic. At first, many passengers didn't even realize what had happened. The impact felt small. There was no massive explosion, no dramatic crash, but below the surface, the damage was catastrophic. Water began rushing into several compartments. The ship's designers had planned for emergencies, but they never imagined so many compartments would flood at once. Soon, a terrible truth became clear. Titanic was going to sink. Panic slowly spread across the ship. Passengers were ordered to move toward the lifeboats. But there was a huge problem. There were not enough lifeboats for everyone on board. Many people couldn't believe the ship was actually sinking. Some refused to leave. Others waited too long. As the front of the ship began sinking into the icy Atlantic Ocean, the situation became desperate. Families were separated. People searched for loved ones. Musicians continued playing music to keep passengers calm. The freezing night air became harder to endure. Then, in the early hours of April 15, 1912, the impossible happened. The Titanic broke apart. One of the greatest ships ever built disappeared beneath the ocean. More than 1,500 people lost their lives that night. The disaster shocked the entire world. Newspaper headlines everywhere carried the tragic story. Investigations began immediately, and the sinking of Titanic changed maritime safety forever. More lifeboats became mandatory. Emergency communication systems improved. New rules were created to protect passengers at sea. But even today, more than a century later, the Titanic continues to fascinate millions of people. Why? Because it wasn't just a ship. It was a symbol of human ambition, a reminder that no matter how advanced technology becomes, nature can still surprise us. And somewhere deep beneath the Atlantic Ocean, the wreck of Titanic still rests in darkness, a silent reminder of one unforgettable night. Ending. If you had been aboard the Titanic that night, what would you have done when the iceberg appeared?